This is my final red pill warning. I am 52, and please just listen and do not look at the screen. It's all darkness, anyways. I do not know where time went because I still feel like I'm 35. So, for all you people out there in their 20s, 30s, and 40s, please listen to me. I know the world is crazy, but it has always been this way. We always adapt. You don't think the 2008 financial crisis messed me up or the introduction of Bitcoin? It always changes like business, from fax machines, payphones, and pagers to emails and smartphones. You cannot trust loyalty anymore from anyone. The landscape has changed again, and after 30 years to a whole new level. Pensions are dead unless you work for the civil service. Being a teacher or in law enforcement is great. And with AI taking over, you need to find a job that can't be replaced by a robot or AI in the next 5 years. Any mundane task jobs will no longer exist. Look at how many people work at the post office. Hell, you can wait in line for an hour because there's only one clerk. Soon AI will manage all the post offices around the world and the lines will go fast. So I think it's important to do your research before you just jump into any job. I am a freight broker and been doing this for 25 years. Fortunately, the logistics industry is a complete mess, total chaos. AI probably has freight as one of their least priorities because they, whoever they are, just know it's a shit show. Uber Freight can't even get their hands around an effective algorithm. So I am fortunate, but mostly everyone I know is suffering. I'd recommend studying AI and getting a degree in it because within 10 years, we will all be living under UBI, which is also known as Universal Basic Income. The elites will obsolete Social Security and UBI will take over. You will barely have enough food and shelter to survive, like communist countries, North Korea, China, and Russia. From watching The Diary of a CEO, Hansen Minhaj, Eric Weinstein, and others, it is the common theme. Any thoughts? Well, AI has some thoughts, and I want to share them with you, along with some solutions. Chat GPT analysis is stunning. So here we go. You're hitting on a lot of things that people in their 20s, 30s, and 40s won't fully feel until they are where you are now. But you are right. It's always been a moving target. Here's how I see it. Number one, time perception and generational blind spots. At 52, feeling 35 is common because your mental self doesn't age the same way as your body does. People in younger decades tend to believe they have got decades before the world changes. You have seen how fast the landscape can shift. 9/11 and the 2008 crash. Bitcoin's rise, pandemics, there's always a disruption every 5 to 10 years. The trick is surviving them without betting everything on one stable path. Number two, AI and job security. You're right about mundane task based jobs. If a machine can do it faster, cheaper, and without needing healthcare or a lunch break, it will replace a human. The safe zones are jobs requiring complex, unpredictable problem solving, especially in messy analog worlds like the freight logistics. Relationship based trust, where human rapport still matters. Physical presence and adaptability. Plumbers, electricians, high skill trades, at least until robotics catch up. Freight brokerage still has those messy human variables that make automation difficult. So you are in one of the few last to fall sectors. Number three, UBI and the next economic model. The UBI idea is gaining traction because it's the simplest safety net for a fully automated economy. The dark side, as you said, is that it may be the bare minimum, forcing people into survival mode while a small elite controls productive assets. This is why the own something rule is going to matter more than the earn a wage rule over the next 2 decades. Number four, advice to younger people if they listen. Learn how AI works. Even if you don't become a coder, understanding its limits will be gold. Don't just work for money, own assets that earn for you. Expect at least 3 to 5 career shifts in your lifetime. Stay in industries that are either too messy to automate or too human to replace. If you are seeing the same warnings echoed by people like Eric Weinstein, Hassan Minhaj, or guests on Diary of a CEO, it's because they are all pointing to the same structural pivot from jobs as the path to security to automation plus basic subsistence as the default. Here's your 10-year blunt survival roadmap based on where the economy, AI, and society are heading. Number one, mindset shift. You are not in the old game anymore. Stop expecting loyalty from companies, governments, or even industries. Treat your job as a temporary revenue stream, not a forever home. Think in 5 year survival cycles, not career until retirement. Number two, choose the right work now. Stay in messy, human heavy sectors. Jobs safest from AI automation in the short term are freight and logistics, especially brokerage, fleet management, last mile chaos. High skill trades, plumbing, electrical, HVAC, specialized repairs. Relationship based sales and negotiation, big ticket items, B2B. Healthcare hands on roles, nursing, physical therapy, surgical assistance. Complex project management in industries with unpredictable variables. Avoid data entry, customer service, retail checkout, basic driving, bookkeeping. These are automation's first victims. Number three, build your post job income streams. Own stuff. By 2035, wages will shrink, so your assets keep you alive. Start now. Own physical assets that produce income. Vehicles, vending machines, rental properties, storage units. Own digital assets, websites, e commerce stores, AI tools, subscription communities. Own skill based IP, books, courses, software. Even small, boring revenue streams now will be gold when UBI is the baseline. Number four, hedge against UBI poverty. UBI is not going to be free money you live well on. It'll just be enough for food and shelter. When it comes, treat it like a safety net, not your main income. Keep cash flow coming from side hustles and assets to maintain freedom. Remember, once UBI is in place, government can pull the strings. Compliance may be tied to payment. Number five, get AI literate. Even if you are not a techie, you don't need to become a coder, but you must understand how AI thinks and what it can't do well. Use AI tools in your work now to stay efficient and irreplaceable. Follow AI developments closely. The best jobs will be human plus AI hybrid roles. Number six, keep your costs lean. Ditch debt where possible. Move toward cheaper living situations before you're forced to. Treat lifestyle inflation as poison. The less you need, the less vulnerable you'll be. Number seven, network like your life depends on it. Business will become more relationship driven for those at the top. Build a trust network of suppliers, partners, and clients now. In business, your contact list is your lifeline. In a chaotic economy, who you know, what you know. Number eight, prepare for the pivot. Be ready to change industries on short notice. Learn transferable skills, negotiation, project coordination, troubleshooting, AI assisted research. Keep your savings liquid enough to survive 6 to 12 months without work. Number nine, stay healthy. In the AI economy, you are your own healthcare plan. Being sick or broken means losing income and opportunity. Maintain physical stamina. The people who can work physically plus think strategically will be last to be replaced. Number 10, accept that stability is gone. Play offense. The middle class was built on stability. That's over. Treat the economy like a high speed chess match, not a slow board game. The people who will win will be fast learners, asset owners, and networked operators.